So, would you rather have sex with an alien or an anime cat girl?
What the fuck?
Get the fuck off my
Oh, hello and welcome to the Random Conversations podcast, the first one that will be aired with a guest. How are you, Cohen, and how are you doing today?
Pretty good, Butch.
That's very good. Hernie is looking in his can.
There's a bug on it. Bruh.
That's what he gets for drinking zero sugar Monster.
Oh, I need a caffeine, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So first thing we're going to talk about is what we did during the week. I'm pretty sure we're all just working during the week. Not much really happened. Did you have anything crazy happen this week, Annie?
People think I'm gay now, but that's about it.
They
What
only
about
just
you guys?
started thinking that.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I had a good week at work. A lot of funny stuff, funny stories. But that's pretty much all. What about you, Colin?
No, fuck all, man.
Fuck
Just
all.
gymming,
Fuck
just
all.
gymming.
Just gymming. That's how life is now.
Yeah.
Committed to the grind.
Unlike some people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm committed to the lying and doing nothing.
You're a manipulator, Butch.
Manipulator.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know, mate.
Fuck. Alright. Now we're going to talk about how we all became friends, because that is a very important topic. So, me and Cohen met each other in what grade do you reckon?
2.
Grade 2 at the good old primary school that we went to. And ever since then, we've been pretty good friends. Like when we went to each other's houses, and you had like was it called a bunk bed? And
Two-story bed.
a 2-story bed. And I just jump off it and stuff and cause a mess. And we do dumb shit. And then in year 7 we just play Fortnite and shit.
Because I met you in year 7, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, well, really, yeah.
Did you go to after school care?
Partially.
I think I met you then, but we weren't really
Yeah.
friends.
No, I wasn't to year 7.
Yeah, we met in year 7 when I had a PlayStation 3 and I wanted to play Fortnite, so I was forced to get a PlayStation 4 to play with you guys. You were a Fortnite addict. You're the definition of a Fortnite kid, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I know.
Blame, bro, the amount of games we played of you just screaming, calling everyone hackers. He's fucking hacking. Ah!
And,
The amount of times you've been told off over the mic as well, which is funny.
yeah, it was quite a funny time that.
You're like me, but when I was with Overwatch.
Yeah, still better all using 1v1s.
Yeah.
Well.
But nah, this is a memory that I have of our first time, all three of us together, really, in a sleepover sense. At the place where I live, I used to have a bungalow, not anymore, and that yeah. Now you know what I'm talking about. Season 5, and this is the night that crossplay came out. So we were like, oh, yo, we can all play together.
And this would have been my first battle pass as well.
First battle pass, and it was funny because it was just weird. We're just sitting in a room, in a cold ass room, just playing Fortnite.
All of us went back when Fortnite was on mobile as well. I have it on mobile so we get in quicker to buy the battle pass.
Yeah.
I rang my mum up hey mum, can I please have $10 to buy the battle pass? I got your mum to drop me off at Woolies to get the fucking Fortnite cards.
Yeah.
Just to get it.
Fortnite cards, bro. But that was one of the best memories I think I had, just in the bungalow playing Fortnite.
We tried cooking in there as well. I think
Yeah.
at one point, the pizzas. Don't know if they went well or not.
Nah.
but-
Oh.
And then after that, we used to go, before your house was the main hangout. His house was with the tent in the backyard.
Yeah, the tent in the backyard. You remember that?
Yeah.
You got
I
any
remember
funny stories from that, Colin?
Oh, not the tent, but the little shed.
Oh, the shed.
You remember the shed?
What happened in the
There
shed?
was 5 of us in there.
You remember that with Tristan?
No, I actually can't remember that.
Oh, you don't remember how like,
Oh,
Yeah.
That's when I first started watching anime, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't watch anime, but
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, we took everything out and just had like the floor was just a mattress.
that was fucking weird as.
And then I get
Was-
it. And then I
Wait,
get
was no, never mind actually. That was just funny. Sorry, go on.
and then I get like a tap in the morning on my shoulder from him and Tristan, be like, "You want to go and play Pokemon Go?"
Oh
This-
yeah, these motherfuckers like were out like at like going around the cold fucking streets of Stoll, like it was fucking freezing, going to find Pokemon, and this is like not even like this is recent, like 2021
It's like 2 years ago.
This was before COVID.
before COVID.
Yeah.
Nah, real.
Right.
Oh
Would've been.
It would have been before COVID or just after COVID finished.
yeah, fucking hell.
I think it was 2 years ago. No,
It
I
was-
was 16.
No,
I
it
swear.
was.
Yeah, I had a
It was
job,
not
so
actually.
it would have been after COVID.
It was longer.
Hmm?
It was longer than 2 years.
But I had a
No,
job
it was.
though.
I think it was 2020.
I think it was 2020. It would have been like
Yeah.
after COVID just started easing the first lockdown restrictions.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been. And it was funny as with the first time meeting Tristan too.
Well, you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
That's when he was fat, wasn't he?
He's a fat boy.
He was. When I first met him, he was.
Yeah.
He was a big boy.
He's skinnier than me now. I swear he's skinnier than me.
That's what drugs does, you man.
You don't have to expose him like that, bro.
I guess I've got this topic written down. What was OG Fortnite like? And the way I mean it as in how did it feel to wake up in the morning and just hop on Fortnite? Like what did that feel like?
It was just a good feeling. You just
Yeah.
hop on with your boys
Yeah.
in the morning.
I remember like, cause I wasn't allowed to play Xbox and stuff during the week, so like I would just go over to Cohen's and we'd play Fortnite, and it was just the best, like, so fun.
I never really played OG Fortnite though. I kind of started in season 5.
Mm.
That's still classed as OG at this point. What,
At this
like,
point,
chapter
no.
47?
I don't even know what season they're up to now, but
How many chapters are there?
Us, no, he still plays it, I think.
I got the bug out.
yeah.
No, I still play it.
I think he does.
So
Oh, wait, actually, bring it back to when we stayed at his. That
Yeah.
big old tent.
yeah.
Remember the time we were on Omegle?
Oh yeah.
That was mainly used to, though.
Yeah, but then you had one as well. With me and Butch and one, then you had one. But we were trying to
And
find each
what
other.
was Tom at one of those?
I think, was Monument there? I know your brother was there.
I remember money.
No. Oh, he was on Omegle, I think, and we met him on it.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Because we were trying to find each other on Omegle. And the amount of shit that we saw in there.
Fuck
You,
yeah.
I think you saw a pair of tits on there at one point.
I don't even remember being on it. I just remember used to being on it.
Nah, because Butch and I were on it. We're like, oh, this is dead, this is dead. We just hear from across the tent. Yo, tits! And then Butch is like, huh? And then you're like, oh, they skipped us. So, yeah. You don't remember that?
No.
That's like a core memory for me.
Well, this is a very important topic, as I'm going to take a back seat while these guys, the connoisseurs, the challengers of the gym,
Oh.
Oh.
because I feel like it wouldn't be a podcast with these two in it without the gym.
I hate going to the gym with you.
Those are one who fucking scrolls Tinder file for now.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
So, yeah, first question I got for both of you. How much can you bench?
Fuck, you trying to insult me here?
No, just a genuine question.
85.
Pretty good, pretty good.
But you can like close grip 60 so easily though. I swear you can do more than 85 if you tried.
I've tried.
Fair enough.
What about you, sir? You made it yet?
I haven't really done PRs in a while, but my last PR was 70. I failed 80. I do think I can get 75 though if I tried it. But I don't. PRs are weird. I don't go up by 5. I only go up by 10.
Ah, yeah.
So,
So you're trying to get to 80 first?
Well, I don't do flat bench really anymore. I mean, I've only kind of started doing it again with you at the gym. It's like a warm up, and then we go incline bench. But because I'm trying to develop my upper chest more to bring it like up. Because kind of like I don't know, it's not really developed. I'm trying to just focus on more on my upper chest to make it a bit more like rounded, more defined. So
yeah. Well, that's interesting. What else do you guys like doing at the gym? What's the favorite, I guess, machine you like to use?
I mean, I like triceps. Anything with triceps, I enjoy. I don't know. I feel like you're more bench, isn't it? More
bench or leg extensions, yeah.
Legs.
Yeah, I love leg extensions.
Hey, we both can full stack the leg, can't we? You can do it a lot more easier
That's
than me.
easy though. Yeah.
I struggle with it. It is weird because how we started the gym at very different points. I was skinny, you were bigger, and then
You can say fat as fuck.
yeah, you were fat as fuck. I was skinny as fuck. You were fat as fuck, and we've been kind of like we're like. You started here, I started here. I'm like here, and you're like there, basically, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You made a lot more progress than I have, but in doing so, since you kind of started bigger than me, you naturally have a lot more strength than I do. But yeah, you have slimmed down quite a bit though, which is really amazing.
Anyway, now we're on to a really funny topic that is a really good night that we had, and that was Cohen's 18th birthday. Now,
Is
Cohen,
that
how
the
can
one where you? Yeah, that is the one where you just went off on your own somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And then we spent
Fun night. You didn't spend half the night with us.
Yeah.
I was asleep. I was the first one to go to bed on a whole cold ground with a sleeping bag. I wake up to Cohen just sitting on the fire pit, still with a CC, by the way, just like sitting there sipping it. I'm like, "What's back yet?" And you go, "No."
Yeah, that was funny. But anyway, what? Oh, enough of that. Enough about me. I want to talk about the whole event, about what it was really like. Because that's just
take it away as you're 18.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? Bunch of fucking retards, drinking their heads off.
Yeah.
Well, then we went to an adventure. Yeah. Fuck, we had to did we go to OTR?
Yeah, we walked OTR, yeah.
Yeah. At night. Then that's about like a 3K walk down and back, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
And then I do remember Noah telling me, because for some reason this fuckhead.
Oh yeah, Noah was there.
Yeah, no, he drinks and then he decides, oh yeah, let me go run home.
Yeah.
And then I get told in the morning that he's absolutely just thrown up everywhere as soon as he got home.
That was a really smart.
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that actually happened.
I didn't even know Noah threw up.
Yeah, he ran home and threw up. That's what.
Because the Noah I know is like, you just drink as much alcohol as he wants and nothing happens.
Yeah, I swear he can handle his alcohol. But another thing, someone who can't handle their alcohol, Mr. Jack Hoffman. He had bought in some strawberry vodka. And
oh, because it was made out of lollies or something.
Yeah, like red.
Still chunks of lollies in it.
Yeah.
And then Cohen and I were like, nah, we're straining that for you. We strained it to actually get the chunks out, so it actually looked like vodka.
Yeah.
So yeah. Drank the whole bottle of that.
He drank the whole bottle of that, and then very soon after that, he is chucking up for ages.
Chucking up. Drinking. I think he started drinking someone else's drinks as well, but he finished his like within like an hour.
Yours.
Huh?
He was drinking yours.
He was drinking mine, but he goes, "You're not going to drink all these, Kyle. I'm going to have some as well." And I think he drank more than me of my own stuff. So.
Yeah, he did not handle it so well.
We were watching something that night. What were we watching?
Were we watching something?
Nah, what?
We're outside.
Yeah, when we're eating, we're watching something. There was something on that we're watching.
I know we were playing like blackjack and poker.
We're outside the whole time.
Yeah, I don't remember watching it.
I was watching something on my phone.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Well, you always do that.
Yeah.
Might have been
Ro's the antisocial guy. Like, he'll be out in public and he'll just randomly pull out his phone and just start watching something like an
Remember when we
anime.
went to fucking Melbourne? We're all at the fucking table, we're eating dinner, and then Kyle's just here on his phone, just like. And we're all talking, he's just.
I was
Just-
watching something.
Yeah. Bro was a YouTube
You
shorts
went to,
kid.
did you go to Crown with us? No, that was Tom.
No.
We need to go to Crown with you, man.
Yes, go back to the Crown.
I love going to casinos.
I'll be thrown out.
You would be the bouncer.
Yeah. He'll throw the bouncer out, man. He'll start guarding the door and be like, "No, this is my job now, mate."
Probably be like, oh yeah, you're the shift replacement, right?
Yeah, I mean that was a pretty great. And then also the time we went clubbing in Melbourne, that was eventful.
You may be possibly the worst wingman I've ever seen.
Bro, you don't even make a move.
I
There's
can't.
criticism on both parties.
But
I like to be an observer.
pushing me into someone is not a move.
I didn't push you into anyone, I shoved you. You're not into anyone. Not into anyone, Jesus.
I didn't push you into people. I just shoved you. It's
No, I
the
just
same
like.
thing.
I didn't push you into anyone.
Apparently, I must try to push him into someone as well.
Oh, I got pushed in this. I don't know if it was by you or Hoffy, but
Probably both.
probably yeah.
Easter was the worst one. Oh my god.
Easter.
Yeah, you and
Oh,
Hoffy
Easter.
during Easter.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, that was mainly Hoffy.
Hoffy was a man on a mission.
Hoffy wasn't.
He was trying to help you, okay? It's from a place of love.
He's also very brain dead. So. Oh wait, during Easter though, you and Hoffy.
Yeah, the horse was fun.
Hoffy got into his horse or something. You know the horse
Yeah,
Hoffy
I
got?
know the horse. I have the
You gotta
video
tell
of
the
it.
story, man.
Oh,
Yeah, tell us about the horse.
okay.
And
Tell
also,
us,
One
tell
night
us
was
the
just-
shit that you and Hoffy got up to on Easter. Everything.
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 oh, and I was
Um,
getting phone calls at like 5 a.m. from them. Oh, just yeah, I want to hear this.
I remember Saturday night, we walked out of the fucking gift. We get about probably 30 meters,
Hmm.
and I turn back and see Hoffy's about 5 meters behind me, and he's through about 15 drinks all at once. And in his next goal, he sees the fucking horse. So he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna get on top of that."
Wasn't this Friday night? Because he
No, this is
failed.
Saturday. This is Saturday.
I thought he failed the Friday, then got on it the Saturday.
Yeah, he's gone. This is Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he runs up. He gets on over the fence easily, and then takes him a while to get up on the horse. Then he comes off the horse and comes back over the fence and just scratches all across his stomach. Like,
Fucking hell.
and then, fuck, I'm trying to remember how this shit.
Then I got a phone call.
Yeah, you guys got many phone calls from Offie.
I don't think I did. I think only Butch did.
I got a phone call from Hoffy asking, "Can you give me a lift?" And I said no because I've been drinking. And then they're like, "Oh, good." And then I just stayed on the phone with them to keep them company. And then
You're in your depressed mode. You're playing Juice World.
yeah, that was funny because during that time I just started playing the Travis Scott Astro World album for some reason, and it was funny.
Oh yeah, it was Friday night.
Yeah. Saturday night was a bad night for
I
me.
know. Yeah, Friday night, Hoffy. What? There was a pipe on like one of the fucking power line poles.
I like
He
the.
broke one of the pipes, and then later on he found a fence post,
Mhm.
and he whacked that against the ground a lot. He was just constantly. He broke that thing to a bunch of pieces, like that. Then he assaulted about 20 trees, and hugged about 20 trees as well.
Hoffy's different beast when he's drunk.
I wonder if he remembers any of the stuff he does when he's been drinking.
Probably not. Yeah, I don't know.
He
Maybe
might though.
might.
He's weird. He drinks so much, but then he also can't handle it a lot.
Yeah, that is. But I think he goes that every time he gets better and better, like he can handle more.
No.
It's a very, it's a very, very slight.
It's small about yeah. But
Like every time he can handle one more drop.
one more drop of alcohol. Oh no. Do you want to talk about the NBA, Cohen?
This is probably going to be the main focus of the
Main
podcast.
focus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a lot to say on
Nah,
that
it's
little thing.
quick, small, like 10-minute.
Quick, small 10-minute?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, well, I don't know anything about NBA. The only NBA game I watched was literally like an hour ago with you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
No,
was,
this
and I
man's,
barely watched it because I was on my phone watching something else.
That's Kyle.
That's handy for you. But yeah, so I mean, the Clippers just lost. Cohen's a little bit. How do you feel about it, actually?
For some reason, I'm okay about it.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I think it's because it's the Mavericks. The Mavericks are a good side.
Are they out of the playoffs?
Yeah, but
or-
I think it's also more the fact we didn't have Kawhi in game 2 or 3. We didn't have him the month before the playoffs, so we weren't in the rhythm. Because, like, in January, we were like, I think 12-2 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because we're in a good rhythm, everyone was playing, no one was injured. But having him out for the month previously, and then he jumped in game 2 and 3, he wasn't himself. I don't think he was fully healed yet. He wasn't really playing, like, the same. Didn't seem like it. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with the fact of if you don't have your best player on,
Yep.
you're not in rhythm, you're not going to win.
Nah, probably not.
Should have Kevin Durant there, mate.
Bro, you
Kevin-
actually know that was a possibility.
Yeah, I think so.
That was actually a chance. They actually were considering going for Durant, but they ended up going for Paul George with Kawhi
Oh,
because he asked for it.
That's fair, that's fair.
But
I mean,
I'm
I
just
did
saying,
call
if
James
Kate-
Harden and Kevin Durant, though.
If Kevin Durant and Kawhi teamed up, fuck, that would have been.
You reckon that would have been good?
That would have been great.
They have drafts after the playoffs, don't they?
Yeah, and fucking.
Do you know if there's anyone... Because you don't go for LA Clippers, really. You go for Kawhi.
No, I go for LA Clippers.
No, but like, if Kawhi moved teams, you would
If
go
Kawhi
for
moves
that.
to this point, he's not moving though.
No,
Sign
you're gonna
on-
stay. You're gonna stay with the Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Kawhi at this point, he signed on. I think he signed a 3 or 4 year extension.
Well,
So he's sticking around for a bit longer.
I would stay with the Clippers because simply they're getting a new arena. I think that's what you call them in NBA.
Yeah.
Not really a stadium. It's an
We're
arena.
not really gonna stay for an arena though.
Yeah, but it's going to be sick.
Oh,
though.
it's gonna be I think it's like $2 million some shit they put into it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's going to be really good.
That's like a yearly salary for LeBron.
2 billion. Probably net worth is 2 billion.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about NBA. I just know LeBron gets paid a shit ton of money.
He hasn't been paid the most.
Yeah, he doesn't
He
anymore.
needs the most
But he
paid
gets the most
sport.
from sponsorships and stuff.
He needs the most paid sport athlete.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh no, Ronaldo would make a lot too, because he has. I think his Instagram's got like 600 million followers,
Sure, he has that Saudi money.
and
as well.
Instagram pays, bro. Like just having a lot of followers can pay you a lot of money.
So, since Clippers are out of the playoffs now,
Mhm.
who you reckon's going to win it?
So this is the matchups that we got. That's
I know. Okay, we'll go piece by piece. What do you think about Thunder and Mavs?
I'm going the Thunder. I know that's. I think the Mavericks will take it to 7, but I just think Shea's going to be just dominant.
I just think the Mavs are gonna do it. The Thunder have no veteran. Like they've no. This team's so young. They got no experience in the postseason really. At all. I don't think they don't have much at least. I think of.
Yeah,
I
I mean
just think
it's a
Mavs-
valid point.
I just
Yeah.
think Mavs because they have experience. It's Luka. It's Kyrie.
That's-
Like
yeah.
it would probably be Mavs in 5 or 6 really.
Yep, that's a fair opinion. Timberwolves Nuggets. What are we saying there? Because this one is a really hard one to pick.
This might be a hot take,
Oh, that's.
but I think Wolves in 6.
Ooh.
What
I'm
are they
going
gonna dunk on
Nuggets
like
in
they
5.
are?
I'm not giving the Timberwolves any disrespect, but I'm just saying, I think Jokic is a different beast in playoff time.
You gotta think. Jokic has to go up against Cat and Gobert.
It's going to be a hard game, I know, but a hard matchup. Sorry, but I just think the Nuggets are
And then
going
you're gonna have that Anthony Edwards Jamal Murray matchup as well.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's gonna guard Jaden McDaniels?
Don't know. We'll have to see it, find out. Celtics versus either the Cavs or the Magic. I'm gonna go the Magic. We're gonna go through it. Not gonna go through and versus that. But I'm going the Celtics will win the series though. No matter who they play, they're winning
Yeah,
that series.
Celtics against Mavs or Cavs.
Yeah,
Easy Celtics.
easy. In 5.
Hey, Cohen. That is strawberry flavour, and I shared this with you. They say if you share a double strawberry with someone, then they'll catch feelings for you. Have you catch feelings for me yet?
I don't know, man.
Okay. No, anyways, I think Celtics are going to get to the final.
Finals. There you go. Good. You're learning.
Pacers next, though.
Oh, I'm going the New York Knicks. I back my boy
yeah,
Jalen Brunson. He's my guy. I back him. I want him to go.
Because I think Tyrese has not been playing good the past 2 months, really. Since All-Star weekend, bro.
Yeah, and then he had that video come out of him.
Like, he had a massive slump after All-Star weekend. He got back a bit, but even in the playoffs, he hasn't been scoring as much or assisting as much as he normally does. Pascal's been going off. So
I think it could be either one, but Knicks. I think.
I'm going Pacers.
All right, that's fair.
Then
so we're gonna have. Well, we have to come up with an agreed matchup.
Oh no, you can go with yours. So you think Thunder and Nuggets in the conference finals?
Thunder and Nuggets, and I'm going. OKC Thunder. I believe in them. I believe in Shea. I'm going rogue, and I think they're gonna do it. I don't know in how many games, but they're somehow gonna do it. And that's that. What about your
Well, Mavs and Timberwolves. I just think that's kind of odd. I just think the fact of having Anthony Edwards, Cat, and Gobert. A lot of the Mavs seeing this series against the Clippers has been in the paint, cuts, and lobs. I just think against Gobert and Cat, they're just going to not be able to do that as often. So that's going to limit them to shooting more outside the arc, and I just don't think that's something they can stay high enough level at to counter the Timberwolves' offense, because realistically, they have Mike Conley, who's a good three-point shooter. Anthony Edwards can go in or out the arc. Cat can shoot in or out. Gobert's just dominant in the paint. They're going to be getting many boards. And Jay McDaniels again.
That's his guy. You
Jay
know?
McDaniels has showed the fuck up in the playoffs.
Yeah. So that's the Western Conference.
Yeah. So you think Thunder and finals?
And I'm thinking Celtics, Knicks.
Celtics, Knicks. What do you think of it?
That's a really tough one.
I'm sorry.
I'm obviously going to go Celtics because.
Same with me. Celtics, Pacers. It's Celtics.
It's about time Jason Tatum really showed his. You know.
If they somehow don't make it to the finals this year, it makes no sense. You have Tingus Pingus, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek
You should
White,
ask the New York Knicks about that.
and Drew Holiday. Those are 5 stars.
I don't know. Yeah, it's literally the most. Like everyone wrote off Tingus Pingus because, but he's unreal. Like he actually is.
His name.
No.
So there's like a meme of like this New York Knicks fan who's like, "Who the fuck is Tingus Pingus?" And
What?
yeah, it's funny as.
Tingus Pingus.
Yes.
These are all those Chris Stapps wasn't this.
How the fuck did it Tingus Pingus?
It's New York, bro.
What?
It's a crazy place for basketball. But I do think it's not gonna be a sweep. No way.
Oh no.
I just think the Celtics, they really got to show why they are that team, and they got to make it to the finals against the Thunder. And what do you think? The same thing? Timberwolves and Celtics.
Celtics. Now I think
It's a tough matchup.
it is tough. It's just because Celtics are so stacked, but it's also they've actually got a.
But the Timberwolves are also stacked, though.
I understand it, but
It depends what you value.
what
more.
were they 60? What were they 67-15?
Something like that.
Like that's just.
I don't know, they're ridiculously good.
I don't know if there's that much, but yeah. I think I just got to go Celtics. They've just been too dominant.
Yeah.
Year round. They stayed dominant in the playoffs. I mean, it was the Heat without Jimmy, but
I'm going Celtics too. I don't see anyone else.
I really can't see them losing.
No.
Unless in the song it's one of their main pieces get injured.
But even then, they
Up
still
until-
got. If
No,
if they lose,
If they lose Jaylen Brown
they can still win.
or Jason Tatum, no, I don't think they'll win.
Really?
No.
Mm.
I mean,
I reckon Tatum could do it without Jaylen Brown. Still, I reckon they're that good.
Because you know what? Normally in a good game for them, they match like 30 pieces each.
Mm. But at the start of the season, they were sort of like Jaylen Brown was just playing terrible, but then he picked up.
I don't remember the start of the season.
Ah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but anyway, that's sort of the prediction. Finals MVP. Who are we going?
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could say argument for Jaylen Brown. It depends who hits in the finals, really.
Yeah.
But it should be Jason Tatum.
you didn't even use any of your stats you wrote down.
We haven't got around to that.
Oh, we're getting around to the
Getting around to the stats.
not the stats, bro. If the computer went flat, mate.
No, it didn't.
I mean, I'm inclined to go for Celtics to win the whole playoffs because my brother-in-law. So
Oh, shit.
it's like the only team I
Should
kind of
go
like.
for Celtics.
So
Now, that's the stats from the Timberwolves and Suns series.
Yeah.
So, context. After we told Cohen he's coming on, he decided to get down every single stats of every game that's been played
No.
up to now.
No, just the Suns and Timberwolves.
Never mind, just the Suns. That's just the Suns and Timberwolves?
Yeah.
I thought you said you were getting every stat.
No.
Holy
I was
shit.
getting down the Suns and Timberwolves just because this was such a disappointing series by the Suns to get swept.
Hmm.
This team was
Oh.
favoured to win the series,
And they're out.
and they got swept. 4-0 they lost.
Damn.
Now, have a look at...
So
Okay,
Kevin
Kevin Durant
KD
had
first game.
only one badish game, which is game 2.
Hmm.
Other than that, Devin Booker, I mean...
Oh, he had a
okay.
great game 4 though.
Game 4, they still lost. He got-
No, that's a fraud right there. That is a
Bradley
fraud.
fucking Beal only hit on game 3.
That's
You're telling me in 4 games the only game you could do something somewhat decent was on game fucking...
mate. Nurkic didn't even
Yeah.
turn up.
No, but the thing also with Nurkic, game 2 was the only good game he had. He had 14 boards that game. Other than that, he had 4 boards, game 1, game 3, 7 boards, game 4, 8 boards.
Hmm.
How are you... He averages like 30 minutes and you're only getting 8 boards in game 4, facing elimination?
And in the contrary, let's look at the Timberwolves stats because they just look absolutely insane. Okay, fair enough to Ant Fab, but he had one
bad
average,
game.
one bad game.
One bad game is fine, in my opinion.
But-
Especially when you have all these other players who can...
But then he's dropping 33, 36, and 40.
40. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Cat, he was average.
He was-
He got his,
He was okay. He didn't really attempt much that game either.
yeah.
He was always sticking above basically 50%.
Now I think Gobert definitely overachieved. He shouldn't. He's
Other than
definitely-
game 4,
Mm.
but other than that, he was good throughout the series. Very ball dominant. I don't know what happened with Nurkic, not do that. And then Mike Conley,
Yeah, he did his job.
he did his job normally. He just shoots a couple threes.
And then J Mac.
Jamie McDaniels, game fucking 2 against KD. That matchup, he absolutely fucked him.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucked him.
Raw dogs and everything?
Raw dogged him.
Okay. I want to talk postseason.
Yeah.
And, next season.
Next season.
I reckon we'll start with a big topic.
Alright.
LeBron.
Oh, that's controversial.
He has a player option, but if he doesn't pick it, he's a free agent.
Mm. But will he leave the Lakers though? The
Yeah.
Lakers.
I know, but the big thing is, he could either, what he wants to do, play with his son, so wherever he gets drafted, go there.
Mm.
Obviously stay with the Lakers. I highly doubt it unless the Lakers do draft Bronny.
Mm.
But I think the bigger question is, would he go to Golden State?
No, surely not.
I reckon there's a decent chance he might go to Golden State and play with Curry.
Oh.
You're playing with Curry in the USA team, man.
It's Team USA. No one cares about. I mean, you care about it, but you don't care about it.
You vengeance.
Curry and LeBron. Let's just think about that for a second. I know they may be aging stars, but superstars really.
LeBron's still averaging 25, like 7 and 7 or whatever.
What
On
was
minute
LeBron's
restrictions
best
too.
year though? Is he like still?
when he was on the
can
Heat.
Can he be classified in his prime still, or is he coming
No,
out?
he's
of it?
out of his
No, because
prime.
the average is like 31 season.
He was in his prime at Cleveland, really.
No, Miami.
Oh, but that was
Miami
at the
Heat.
start of his
Miami,
career.
Miami. No, it's not.
Mm.
He
How
was-
long did he spend in Cleveland?
Spent like 5 years. I went to Miami for like 4,
Hmm.
and then he was like back in Cleveland for like 4 or whatever.
And then now he's at the Lakers.
And the Lakers.
Hmm.
I don't know. His mum was probably wrong.
Oh, yeah, I do forget. But he's had a longer career because he started as soon as he was 18.
Yeah.
So that's very. Look, I think if you're a team and you have a second round pick, I would probably consider it.
I reckon Bronny's gonna pick up mid to like
He'll be
mid
like
to like
40.
first round if LeBron does go, because I think he's a free agent. You pick up Bronny, you're gonna sign LeBron. There's a good chance.
And then you could just cut Bronny at the end.
But
of
then
it.
there's another positive. He may retire. That's the thing though.
How
He
old
did
is
put out
Bron?
a tweet. He's
LeBron's
39.
nearly- he's
40 in
40.
December.
What?
He's
he's
going to be
40
40 this
No,
year.
Bronny.
Oh, Bronny. Oh, he's 18.
20? 18.
No, wait, no.
He'll be 20.
19. 19.
19.
You're 19.
Yeah, he's older than us.
Whatever. 19, 20 or something.
Yeah. I mean,
There's a good chance he will try, because he did post tweet that was a bit skeptical. It was like he doesn't know what he wants to do right now, and he did say something along the lines of he sacrificed a lot of time away from his family. So like it is kind of hinting at like
He is
maybe he
missing-
wants to spend more time, so that may mean retirement.
I feel like if he wants to, I feel like he should try and get one more season with his son and
Yeah,
then
that's-
retire.
That is probably what's going to happen.
No, but if I'm a father and I'm in NBA, I want to play against my son and just absolutely dominate him. Yeah, I want to just like absolutely dominate him.
LeBron would
that could be
bully
the-
him.
That could be the plan.
LeBron would absolutely
He
bully
stays
Bronny.
with his son, plays like the first half of the season with him, just before trade deadline, gets traded, absolutely gets that team stacked with picks or whatever, goes to another team, and just absolutely destroys his kid.
Imagine you're playing with your dad like first, and you're like, yeah, this is great. Next time, just fucking get absolutely desecrated by him.
So what's this one, Cohen?
Now, since the Clippers just lost, the only important person they have signed on for next season is Kawhi. Paul George, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook, and I also think Norman Powell is a free agent.
Shit.
So it's a question if they're going to be able to re-sign them, and if they do, are they going to end up trying to trade them throughout the year?
Mm.
Because they are
I reckon you need to
they
trade
are quite
Russell.
old.
You reckon they're going to go for like a revamp?
Yeah, they may
Get younger
What I'm
players.
thinking is they may reacquire them, try and reacquire them, and then try and rebuild or whatever. Because
Would it be good to have them on the team for like a little bit, so when you get younger players, they can kind of learn off of them?
I understand that. I think that's why they might just keep Kawhi.
And then move all the others on. Because let's be honest, I think it was a great idea, but it just didn't work out.
It was injuries constantly over and over again, just not lining up, got them out of rhythm.
I think you move on, you then look to the future, you rebuild, because I don't think if you re-sign them, that's going to do any good. It's going to cost lots of money, and especially like James Harden's going to beg for heaps, isn't he?
No, I reckon he will.
You reckon he'll?
You can't really beg for heaps when you average that much.
True. I'll say that's the end of it. So
Because no one's going to want to really sign him. If you're not averaging enough, like a lot of people did say, Clippers is he's been his last chance, really.
yeah,
Wow.
I think he should probably.
I guess retire on a high, then
I don't.
you know.
Oh, but James Harden used to be
none
like.
of them guys are going to retire in the next 2 years.
I'd definitely.
I'd at least give it 2 years.
DeMar DeRozan, if he leaves, I'll be upset, but I would understand it because the Bulls really do need to revamp the team. It's not going to work. Build around Kobe White. He's going to be the future. Because he has been really good this season.
Average 10 more points a season. Got snubbed from most improved from Maxi.
Mm.
No, what are you? Probably like 5 or 6 more points he averaged.
Yeah.
I don't get. You average 10 more points. You become basically the main star there. Other than if you talk about Chicago, you're talking about Kobe White.
Yeah.
It's
not even about Zach LaVine anymore. Zach LaVine is a...
Current Chicago Bulls.
Bro, I'm not in the space of NBA, bro. I'm barely in the space of Australian football.
Bro, Jordan retired in 2003, man. No one's.
I wasn't even born yet.
No one wants to talk about Jordan in 2003. We only care about 98.
I thought Jordan was dead at one point, honestly. No one
No.
talks about him anymore.
Well, he lives a quiet life now.
Well, it's where like he struggled to sell one of his meat.
Yeah, because
But-
it's such
'cause-
custom zone towards him.
And it's also expensive too. Like it was
Is this stop for sale?
probably, but people just go in there and trash it. Like I've seen a bunch of videos of it.
So it's just been trashed.
Yeah.
Who's gonna? Does that have the price gone down on it then?
Yeah, probably, but it's still worth a
Alright,
shit ton of money.
When some really big Jordan fan gets rich, still buy it.
That's you boys. That's your time.
Nah, where's this? California or Chicago?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I reckon Matthew Beam is gonna do it and make a video out of it.
Whoever that guy
Have you
is.
seen Matthew Beam? He's the most brain dead person ever, and he's the most annoyingest YouTuber. It's like a Mr. Bean clone, but you add a bit of Aiden Ross on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, those are the stats for the NBA, but
We be bowling.
I'm just laughing randomly.
Like a 13-year-old white girl, just get the giggles.
Yeah, a little bit. No. Nah, okay. Oh shit! I actually forgot what I was gonna say.
Go back to your topics, boys.
I'm out of topics, man.
You out of
You're out of
topics?
Yeah.
All right, we're back. My phone ran out of storage, so where did we last left off again?
Oh, it's
School,
just school. Yeah.
You came to school because you needed your attendance. I think that's where we got off from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were we going with this conversation? Because I already forgot.
Okay, so basically, we're in psychology,
Oh yeah.
and it's me, you, and Jake, and Cohen.
Yeah, I don't know how you're allowed in there.
But like
Finesse, man.
Hmm?
Finesse teacher.
No, no.
yeah, probably the first time she's ever been finessed, but you know, because like we would never be able to finesse anything.
Oh. We what do we do? Oh, I remember what Kyle did. He asked me to give him my laptop, and then 5 minutes back he hands it back, and he's trying to fucking challenge me to a Pokemon duel.
Did I win?
I didn't play the whole thing, so I didn't want to.
Oh.
Then what the fuck else was there? What are we doing in that class?
I don't think we did anything.
I think
mate.
we're doing dumb stuff with Jake.
We were. There was some card game we're playing. I forgot.
Yeah.
Something with cards. I don't know. That was a
But yes,
interesting class.
moral of the story: if you want to get a 3 or 2% attendance, just turn up on the last day.
What about school soccer?
Oh, that was a bit.
That's a
Well,
bit
I actually
bullshit.
wasn't there for that thing because I was
quite funny.
I came separate. I was already in Ballarat.
Oh,
You want to tell the story, Carl?
I don't know to tell. I reckon.
Huh?
Bullshit teacher, I'll say. Actually,
Well-
no, school. Bullshit school, I reckon.
You should
You
put
weren't
your
allowed to
fingers
come
up.
because you didn't do enough work.
No.
Wasn't it?
No.
That's what I got told. Or your attendance was low anyways.
Yeah, my attendance was low, and they're like, you're not coming.
We could have really used a substitute.
You know
I
the thing as
buggered.
well. They're like, oh, you can appeal this case, so you could come, but it's gonna take you longer than when the event's gonna actually come up.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you can appeal this like a week after the event is over.
Oh,
What?
the only
It was
thing
quite
that
bullshit.
It was
Yeah.
funny because he shut up and like, no, I'm getting on that bus. And then Miss called, like the teacher called him out and he just decided to just walk home.
I wasn't there, so
I don't get that.
Could have used the.
We
you would have
did
been
need
a
a
good
sub.
defender.
yeah,
Like if he came though, I wouldn't have played.
yeah, probably not. Probably not.
I just want to hit some kid.
Tommy did.
No, then we could have played like 3 at the back, like just 3 centre backs, and then we could have pushed up a bit more because we had
We really did have 3 at the back, did we not?
4 because you left and right backs.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
it.
cause what I would have,
Okay.
this is what I would have done. I would have had Cohen, Red's Eye, and Jake as our centre backs,
Mhm.
and then I would have had maybe our wingers as our like left wing backs and right wing backs. So it would be more of a 5 at the back actually, but sort of have them a bit further up so we could control the midfield a bit more because we were getting bodied by like there was just kids just running straight through us because like we had no game plan or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's just one thing I would have liked to have had, just a centre back. It would have been another centre back, you know what I mean? Or where do you reckon you would have played?
No, I would have played centre back.
Yeah. Well, that way you get to just crumble some kid for the
Yeah.
sake of it.
Just slide tackle.
Slow.
Could have been like Wan-Bissaka, mate.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Slide that was on.
I did that and I should have got a red card, but I didn't.
I did something. I should have got a yellow or a foul or something.
Probably a foul. I wouldn't have got a yellow for that.
I was waiting for the whistle for foul and just didn't know how.
You got to remember though, the ref didn't know what they were doing. The amount of there's so many offsides that they gave to the other team, and they were like on by like this much. It was ridiculous. That was sort of the whole thing about school. What do you think you'll do in the future, Colin?
Going to go to the police force this stage, I reckon.
And what do you plan to do in the police force?
You're gonna arrest me.
Shoot a gun.
Shoot a gun.
Yeah, shoot a gun. Yeah.
Who are you gonna arrest first out of everyone?
Probably this guy, actually.
What?
You should have seen this guy driving here. You know, down that corner?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this man was stop and starting just on a corner.
No,
It
I
was
was,
true.
bruh, I was, but I was showing you what I saw. Saw someone else do that.
Who?
I'm not gonna say who, but it was like, I think it was one of the year 11s that just got their P plates.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Maybe, I don't know. But then again, I don't really recognize anyone. It was a red P plate, but yeah.
It's his excuse for being an idiot driving.
Okay. I have done some stupid stuff while driving before,
Ah.
unintentionally.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
No, I always thought I would go to jail for public indecency, honestly.
On a night out or?
On a night out.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. I just like I'm gonna go out in public and just be indecent.
Talking about public indecency, have you seen the fucking New York blanket couple?
Oh, I fucking heard about that the other day.
Have you seen it?
No.
This couple in New York Park were having sex
Yeah.
under a blanket in a public park with like everyone around, like kids and shit just around there, just under the blanket going at it.
But
basically.
the thing is with that, you can't actually see anything. So
Technically, they
you
might not have
can't-
even been doing it.
yeah, that's the thing. You can't exactly prove. We all know they were, but you can't actually prove they were doing anything at all.
As long as they haven't admitted to be guilty.
And there was no public indecency because you cannot see anything else. So
Because
They
you
really
could you
be
could
shined.
you could argue mime artists make them same impressions and stuff, like where they go like, I like whatever mime artists do.
Why are you talking about mimes now?
I'm just trying to argue the case of the accused. That
I
they
don't think
could-
anyone knows who they are though.
yeah, you can't see them under the blanket.
Yeah, but yeah, true. No, I mean, like, I feel like someone would have got their faces when they were finishing or something.
probably.
Doing that in public, in a public park while there's kids around.
Yeah,
is
also, like,
wild.
why? Why?
But broad daylight as well.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Is this?
Idiots, man, idiots.
Americans.
Americans. Nah, I can't. Yeah, fuck them.
What do you reckon Hoffy would go to jail for?
It'd be like a British guy drinking too much Stella and speeding someone up.
I don't think Hoffy would start. I think he'd be scared. I don't think he would start anything.
No, I think he'd be something drunk. He'd do something stupid drunk.
No, he would throw a beer bottle at a police car, and then he would arrest
Honestly,
him.
yes, he actually might.
He
He'd
would.
be like, oh, is that Cohen?
Well, what would you even do if you had to arrest one of us, though? What would you actually
He would do it proudly. He would do it laughing.
No, he'd read us our rights, and he'd be like, and then he'd just secret, like the other officers doing something, and whisper, "What the fuck are you doing?" He'd do something like that.
He's laughing his ass off like, I've waited for this moment my whole life. Yes.
Would you at least give me Wheat Bix in the morning?
Fuck no.
Oh, fuck you.
You'll like make when he's arrested you'll be taunting you in jail like got you bitch. You thought you would do that. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, so
Now what do you think of death? Do you think think there's an afterlife?
Yeah, that's actually a good topic.
Or do you think we just fade to nothingness? Would you like to believe?
This is...
You were Jesus at some point.
Doesn't mean I believe in him. You know, I do think there probably was some guy who thought he was mystical and he just ended up getting nailed onto a fucking cross like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
But bro was not God.
Yeah, depending on what religion you follow though. He's either God or
He's just a random bloke with long hair, man.
Random bloke with
Carried around with red food dye.
Yeah, but wouldn't it taste like wine?
Yeah, maybe.
It was like very potent. Like it was like syrup for wine or something.
Yeah, they must. He had a few.
You know, he dumped it in. There's all this wine.
He's like Jesus.
Like David Blaine, magician.
I think you know that guy that was Neil. You know the guy's name.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah. He literally He actually said that there's brain activity for like 10 minutes and then you're gone. And then he explained it would be like what it was like before you were born. So do you remember anything before you were born?
No.
Obviously not.
So that's what it's gonna be.
I don't think as a baby you start really remembering things too, like 3 when you come into consciousness.
Yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah.
3 or 4.
So yeah, that's pretty much what it's apparently going to be like. And I believe that, to be honest.
Yeah, but I feel like in the human mind, you go like try to believe that there is something afterwards. Otherwise,
I don't want to believe it.
Otherwise, your whole life is just meaningless.
I don't see it that way.
That is life.
That,
life is meaningless.
I don't see it that. You know what I see it like? I see it like I got one life and I got to live it, and do the things I want to do. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, but you're still enforced by the law to abide some stuff.
Yes. Well, I know it doesn't matter who you are. You have to follow some rules, unless you're like some really, really rich guy. But if there was an afterlife, I don't think I'd want to be a part of it, because what would be the point of life if you just got to live in an afterlife forever?
Depending on what one you go to.
Well, whatever one.
If you reject, it goes. If you reject it, then you go to down, which then you get tortured for.
Well, no, I'd be in purgatory.
And then just left here.
Wait, this is purgatory?
That's what people think spirits in leftover is. So you know how people go ghost hunting, Arrow Asylum, and say that would be purgatory, basically.
I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I hope I'd just I hope I just genuinely die, and that's it. Because then that would be very good.
Imagine you die, right? But your consciousness is still there for all eternity, just in a coffin.
That would suck, but
oh god,
that's terrible. That's really bad. That might be the worst thing ever.
Just imagine.
Oh no. Can you imagine that?
What about you, Cohen? What do you reckon is going to happen though?
I don't know, probably just nothingness.
Yeah, so what it was like before you were born.
Like it was like before, like you don't know. It's weird to grab your head around it.
I would like.
But let's think, right?
Yeah.
This is the one problem I have with an afterlife. What would be the point of being born if you just got to live forever in the afterlife? I'm just saying. Then life is really
meant to be
meaningless.
like paradise, so.
But what? No one deserves paradise, really. Like in the sense of like, why does everyone just get to go to paradise? And if even everything they've ever done, like even if they were like just average people, why do they deserve that?
It just gets boring after a while.
Yeah.
It's stated in some scriptures that more people go to hell than paradise, I guess. But it's more or less.
Well, then why would anyone want that?
What?
Just like if you have a chance to go to hell, or you have a chance to go to heaven, and you're more likely to go to hell.
Religious people believe if you reject it, you will go to hell. There's like no purgatory. So that's what some people believe. If you reject it, you go to hell. If you embrace it, no matter whatever sin you committed, as long as you believe. Because Jesus died for your sins, right? No matter as long as you believe him as your Lord and Savior, you'll go to heaven. If you reject him, you go to hell, vice versa. So that's what most people believe, which is, Then again, it is weird because you sometimes see either it is false or it probably is false, but some people are coming out with evidence of it actually existing and stuff like that. Like not the afterlife, but stuff from the old scriptures and stuff like that.
Yeah, just some guy who just wrote on a piece of paper, man.
No, like actual physical evidence. Like Noah's Ark and stuff.
Yeah, some guy just built a fucking boat. Man, it's not that fucking hard to build a boat.
Yeah.
But a boat that big though.
Still, it's
I think it's all bullshit.
It has to come from
respect
somewhere though. That's the thing.
unless you can
unless you can
some
show
divine
hard
proof
evidence.
of
Yeah.
something that actually seems like out of this world, like it actually would come from up in the clouds.
But I don't disrespect that you guys believe in anything. I don't disrespect that whatsoever.
Well,
I just have my own opinion here.
I think something has to come from something. So it would have had to come from somewhere.
Well, look at how big the universe is. That's my explanation.
And then some people don't believe. Some people believe we're the only sentient life in the whole universe.
That's not true. Well, it is technically true as far as we
I believe
know.
we're the only sentient life in our solar system.
Yeah, probably.
But
The only planet with life in our solar system.
yeah, exactly.
But if the universe is really as big as it is, how can you tell me that there isn't another life form out there? There's got to be.
That's the thing.
If
the scary fact would be if we're the only ones, because that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't, no. That means there was a glitch in the system. Go away.
He wants your butch.
No. Go away.
No, I just let it in.
No, I don't like that cat. It annoys me.
You're just going to keep hearing the meows in the microphone if you don't let it in.
I'll shoo it away. I'll scare it. One sec.
It's 20 years old. It's older than you.
I know.
20.
Yeah.
It should know better.
It's alive?
Oh,
The hell?
a bit harsh.
I didn't kick it. I just shooed it away.
You didn't do it.
Okay.
You were hoping you did, though.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. But then the RSPCA would be on me. But I think before we got into it, she's a good cat, but I don't know. Yeah. Look, if it was probably a glitch, if we're the only life form, or not a glitch, or like some miraculous turn of events or something, it was.
I think the condition for life is basically impossible though.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's probably harder than most impossible thing that's become possible. Us actually being here, because look at how many things that had to go right for everything to work.
Like through evolution and stuff like that, and certain choices our ancestors made.
Yeah.
As well as other stuff evolving with us to get us to this point.
The fact that there's water, the fact that there's food, the fact that it's not 100 degrees, oxygen.
Because we're carbon based, aren't we? But then some people can make the argument for other based life forms, which I'm pretty sure is impossible. But then again, it's impossible until it's proven possible. So
I think maybe long after we're gone, they will find another life, but they won't be able to communicate with them because they might not even speak. They might talk in another way.
Obviously, they're talking another way.
But I know they're talking another, but they might do think of things that we can't even fathom.
Yeah, I know. They'll think as a threat.
Yeah.
Like you could just end something. Because what if they're like a more advanced civilization?
which in that case is people think they're either monitoring us to see if we're a threat or they're getting, I think if another life form sees how we are, they would take us as a threat because we think of ourselves as threats.
Yep. They would see us as a threat.
So imagine an advanced life form looking in on us where their whole world is united.
And imagine
seeing us
Imagine
divided.
they live on a planet that's way bigger than ours and they're triple the size of us.
And if they're already at Earth, then they're obviously a lot more advanced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
So-
at the same time, like, they shouldn't have a worry then.
But we could maybe make the
I
argument.
mean, if you can travel to here and observe our Earth, obviously you're way more advanced.
And you'd be
then
like,
shouldn't-
whoa.
we wouldn't be a threat at all to you.
But
Oh,
then
I
that's
don't
saying
think
that-
we'll be able to get any, like, even to Mars in the next, like, it's that difficult. Takes so much time.
Yeah, it is
People
pretty-
have to give up their life to just go to Mars.
because
That's how
there's no
long it
way
takes.
back
The
if
thing
you go
is,
there.
people want to though.
I don't know why you'd want to do that, but
Saying I don't know why, but they want to.
yeah, like you're missing out on so much for only to just see a red, like basically see a desert. Like,
Yeah, but
I
it's
think
like
it's
a
more the
really
fact
good
that
desert, I think.
it's like say the founding fathers for America. You're famous because you founded America. If you go to Mars, you're going to be famous for the first colonizers of Mars, and be put down in the history books. Some people
I
do
mean,
it
it's
yeah,
gonna take
to get. Some people
30
do it
years
to
or
get
something.
their
Well,
names
it-
on it.
It's just one of the things in history. Like, yeah, it would be cool, but it's also like it's not really. Your name would be in history, but it's not going to be like a popular name in history.
Could-
Oh, your first guy on Mars.
I'm pretty sure someone said it takes
Wait.
30 years to get there.
What? 30 years? Are you on crack?
Apparently,
It's like a couple months.
It's a couple months.
couple months.
It'll be like a year or two, realistically. But it was projected that the first exhibition there will be 2025 through Elon, but I think that got pushed.
When the hell was that estimated?
That was estimated about.
Oh no, I'm
2020,
getting it. I'm getting it
2021.
wrong. As you
What?
come back, you age a bunch.
No.
Yeah, there's something
You
about
don't age a bunch. People
No.
age. You don't age.
That's-
Other
Oh,
people.
other
age.
people age. Yeah, that's the
But
thing.
it's very like not much.
That's weird though. I remember someone
It's
saying.
like a couple minutes,
Oh, okay.
like
Well,
a minute or an hour. It's not like years or anything.
someone told me. Someone told me it was
Because
like
there was an
years,
experiment done with twins, I think.
but- Yeah,
One fell on Earth, one went into space, and one was like a couple like minutes older.
they weren't twins anymore. Apparently.
Still are technically twins.
No, but so they couldn't be classified as twins anymore.
What do you mean? One video just came out like 7 minutes later.
I'll have to do the research,
What do you-
but I do remember like someone saying they age a bunch. Like,
I mean, I guess the Mars one will be different because you're in space longer.
yeah,
But yeah, no, I think it was like about 2021, 2020, 2020, 2021, 2022. There was an estimation that we would start the expedition to Mars about 2025.
Sure, it
Oh, I
wasn't
think that-
2035?
Huh?
Sure, it wasn't 2035?
No, it was 2025, but then I think it halted off because pro COVID stopped everything. So now it's like the last thing I saw was 2030, but it could be even longer than that now.
yeah. I
I
don't
don't
know.
really say it's probably at least be a decade.
Yeah, probably. It'll be cool to see, like not go there, but see how it is because they're constantly we're improving technology with because what Elon created like a year or so ago the first rocket ship to land itself or something, right?
That was ages ago. You created it.
Yeah, that was in preparation, and then they're creating stuff to 3D print houses out of the raw materials. And I think now what they only really have to really solve the problem of oxygen,
Well,
which is the biggest thing.
and another major problem on Mars, the amount of storms and stuff they have there, like major disasters that happen.
I don't know
Like-
if they would want to try and fix the broken atmosphere there, or if they want to try and make something like a dome that has its own atmosphere in it. You know?
It's like someone suggested that I know like Mercury. What's the Mercury? No, not I don't know which one it was.
Venus.
No,
Mercury.
Venus is not even like doesn't even have land. It's just a gas or something.
No,
They're
more,
rocks. They're rocks.
it's more the atmosphere of sulfur, basically.
Yeah, no one can go on that.
They're
It's
rocks.
like
I swear they're rocks.
Yeah, so the
That's four
ones.
rocks.
Wait, hold
First
on.
4 of us are rocks.
4 of us, the first 4 are rocks. The rest are gas giants.
yeah.
So Jupiter.
I remember Venus is hotter than Mercury though.
Yeah.
'Cause
So say Jupiter, right? That's just That's just clouds.
yeah,
Storms, clouds. And you have like a tiny ass core in the middle, but you can't even get to it.
yeah.
And same with like Neptune, Saturn, all that type of stuff. I think they're
Is
all
Pluto
gas giants.
is Pluto like a
Pluto
hard planet?
is
Dwarf planet.
dwarf planet. It's not technically a planet. It's like an asteroid, isn't it?
I mean, it's still massive.
It's still massive, but
Is it a hard surface or a gas?
think it's hard service.
It's hard service. Isn't it?
Oh.
Or is it no? Is it frozen water? Because I think at
Oh.
some point some's frozen water as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that might be 8 or
Well, it
9.
would be frozen, yeah, because it's so far away. But yeah, it's a solid object. It's not gas.
It would be so cold there. Like, oof. I don't think you. Well, no one's ever gonna. No one's ever gonna try to go there. It's all interesting space. I think it's something that we won't ever really know much about until they really adventure more into it.
I mean, our technology is always advancing. I
Mm.
mean, if you see the difference between AI a year ago to AI now, it's very, very advanced.
Yeah.
So I do think within our lifetime, at least 10 years or so, definitely probably start colonizing.
Yeah. I think.
It is a part of human nature to conquer,
Yeah.
realistically, especially the British.
I mean, if they could find a way to tow, what's it called? Mars right next to fucking Earth, they would just like pull it all the way and then have two
That-
planets next to each
I'm
other.
pretty sure that will mess up the gravitation.
That would don't
Ah.
collide or some shit.
That would either collide or mess up our gravitational pull that much. It would be unlivable.
Yeah, probably. I'm just saying if they could find a way, they would. Just knowing
I don't
these
think
people.
they would if they could find a way.
It would be more or
It would
less
mean
make
death.
it
Yeah.
a lot faster to get there.
Yeah, but it also mean they would collide and you would die.
Yeah.
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 Imagine that, just a massive.
It'd be quick.
Yeah. Like, even if it hit on one side, I reckon it would just cause like a
Yeah.
massive, like,
Even if like the moon collided in Earth, it's still.
yeah.
If the moon collided with us, we're dead. Everything is dead.
That's the thing is, even if Mars and Earth didn't collide with each other, that moon having 2 gravitational pulls to go, actually 3, because the sun still does pull it a bit. All that is going to eventually collide with one of the planets.
Yeah, true. But not enough. It's not in our lifetime.
No, I'm just saying if they drag Mars over and we didn't collide,
Oh,
The moon would
something
definitely
would
collide.
Yeah, something would go
even
wrong.
if it collided with Mars, then you got to think of all that debris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It'd be a fun show.
Mars has its own moons as well. Like,
Oh yeah, that as well.
how many moons does Mars have?
3.
Because I swear. Oh wait,
They have
one
3.
of the moons where it's frozen water. I swear they said they found some sort of life in there, like bacteria, which is basically life.
Yeah. They did find water on Mars once, and then it dried out. So,
Did it dry out? It was
I
just
thought
frozen.
that was false.
It was frozen.
oh, well, I don't know. I just remember hearing about
Because
that.
some people,
They had it would dry. If it was water, I don't think it would dry out. It's not.
because the atmosphere is not there, like the gravitation of the atmosphere is not great.
Mm. Yeah. Is there, and I wonder, is there gravity good, or is it like sort of?
Isn't it?
It's similar to Earth.
It's very similar. It's either slightly heavier or slightly lighter.
I think it's light. I think you can definitely lift more on Mars, but it's fairly similar.
Yeah, because I feel like a heavier one would be quite bad.
Yeah, you go to Mars, get your new PR.
It's not like as light as the moon, but
Oh,
it's closer to Earth. But I think the main problem is the atmosphere. It's fairly broken through UV rays and stuff like that.
Yeah, it would get really and the storms as well.
I think there is a way to fix it, but I think it's impossible to do it with the technology we have at the moment.
I say what they do. They wait until they got all the technology and they can guarantee that everyone's going to come back safely and it's going to be a viable mission.
Yeah, but there'll be some of those people that would just go there. If they die, they die. They won't really care. Because realistically, the way to advance in it you would have to send people there to get the information.
Mm.
So,
yeah. Very interesting stuff. Well,
anything you want to add, Cohen? Anything else you want to talk about? North Melbourne.
Best team
Best-
in the league. We're playing golf.
Golf.
If we're playing golf, they would be.
yeah, lowest score wins.
Ah, yeah, true. They're still on the bottom of the ladder.
First team without a win. Woo!
Have you not won a game yet?
Nope.
No,
you're saying-
Geelong and North Melbourne are the opposite, undefeated. Haven't won.
So
a
you're
game.
telling me if I see a North Melbourne game, just bet on the other team and I'll probably get money.
Yep.
Yeah, but the
Trust
odds
me,
are
but
so
the
low
first
though.
time you do it, they'll win.
Yeah, they will.
You
No,
just get
it's-
really unlucky.
This is the tactic. keep betting on North Melbourne.
Yeah, but you
one of
gotta
those
think-
games is gonna win a lot of money.
It's like less than $1.10 though.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. Anyway, I do not have anything else. So I think the others are. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to the gym after this, Colin.
What, you want to go to the gym?
We can go to the gym if you want.
Fuck yeah.
If we go to the gym, we'll go later though.
Yeah.
Unless you want to make a cheesecake. Because I really want to make a cheesecake.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, they're gonna go make a cheesecake.
You make a protein cheesecake?
Fuck yeah.
Alright, we're going to make a cheesecake. Yes!
Should we insert photo here? Just
Of cheesecake.
yeah. Of the
Colin, you are now a cheesecake. Do we record cheesecake making? But nah.
Nah, there's no point.
I can make a TikTok out of it.
Yeah, make a TikTok out of it.
Okay.
Also,
Don't know how to
please
make
check
a
out
TikTok
please
out of
check
that.
out the TikToks for this episode. They are so funny. They're actually that
One thing we got to do, I reckon,
Yeah.
we either make a new channel or we can put shorts on our channel. But I think we should start putting podcast clips on the shorts as well.
Yep.
Because
yeah.
it'll be easier. They'll click on the short and be like, oh, okay. That.
I'll upload them tonight. I'll see if I can get that sorted.
Oh, we have a lot coming for this channel as well.
Yeah.
We have 2 vlogs,
2 vlogs, 2 guest podcasts.
2 guest podcasts,
And
and then we need to figure out something to do.
we need a filler
for
app. We
Hoffy
need to find
birthday.
if anyone wants to get on the podcast that we know, please do, because we need a filler episode like badly. Because we're really
got
busy one
weekend,
week.
We can't do it.
Mm.
So,
So
do you have any recommendations? We can't do Hoffy because he's in the camping one. I was thinking Charlie, but apparently he's too unpredictable.
yeah,
Toby,
he's busy.
he's busy. Reggie,
He
too
wouldn't-
boring.
he wouldn't-
Sorry, Reggie, you're very fucking boring.
He wouldn't do it. We'll figure this out in our
we
own
need to
time.
get Tristan on a podcast.
You gotta get him to fucking stall first.
Yeah,
So I'll pay for his ticket.
Oh, it's not money is a problem. It's the fact that he's
time
always
and
busy.
time and effort, bro.
Yeah, he's a very busy man.
Oh well, please like and subscribe to the podcast. It has been a great one. I want to thank Cohen personally, and Hernie wants to as well, for him joining. Thank you so much. You're
Thanks
a
for
very
having me.
good guest. And yeah, that's it.
I'm not thanking you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nah, thanks for coming on, Colin.
But
It's pretty
yeah.
good. Like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, rate us 5 stars. Remember, vote on the poll. Get us to 100 subs. I will dye my hair.
Let's go.